and it is time to take a look at the problem that you just solved on the board. Let me move this a little bit. The problem you just solved on the board and see, did we get those stars? And what do we wish we did a little bit better? Okay, so what we're going to do first is I want to go through this table. If we look at the table, we'll notice there are some values missing, but it gives us enough pieces of information that we can kind of problem solve and figure out what goes in all these blanks. So right here, we know there are 100 total students, 40 of them are sophomores. That means that there have to be 60 left that are juniors. Okay, same thing here, 100 total students between biology, chemistry, and physics. We have 70 here. That leaves us with 30 here. Okay, we have 30 in biology, 20 of them are sophomores. That leaves 10 that are juniors. Let's see, we've got 30 and 10 is 40. That leaves 20 that are in chemistry, 10 sophomores in chemistry. And over here, we've got 10 sophomores that are in physics, okay? So hopefully all those numbers add up, and now we can answer this question, what percent of students in chemistry, of chemistry students are sophomores? So we need to look at all the students in chemistry, okay? Our sophomores are these guys, so we got 10 over 30. So what I want you to do on your little paper, there are some check boxes here, and you're gonna show me how well you did on your tape-in. So if you've correctly filled out the table the way you did there, I want you to give yourself a check, okay? If you identified the correct total, right, the 30 on the denominator, give yourself another check. If the fraction is set up correctly, if you showed me 10 over 30, that's the work that I would need to see if we were in class, give yourself a check. And if you calculated the correct percent, 10 over 30 is 33.3%, or if you have something like that with a little bit different rounding, give yourself a check on the last one, okay? And again, this is called 2 stars and a wish, right? So I would like you to go through, give yourself a couple stars, like on stuff you did a really good job at. And then if there was one thing that you made a mistake on in that little box right here, what do you wish you'd done a little bit better? Or if you did everything right, just make a different wish. Maybe you wish you had a cupcake, or maybe you wish you had pizza, or you wish that I wasn't framing this lesson in this ridiculous way. But tough, I'm doing it anyway. Okay, there's a couple more on here, and we're going to kind of go through this a couple more times. The next problem here is a little bit more difficult because I haven't given you any of the values in the table. Instead, I have given you a word problem, okay? So you might want to pause the video on this screen so you can read through this, because this is not on your handout. So you're going to kind of like need this information. What this says is there are 150 children at a summer camp. 71 are signed up for swimming. There were a total of 62 children that signed up for archery, and 28 of those also signed up for swimming. Okay, so think through how you can set this up. What labels might you use on the sides? Where do 150, 62, 71, 28, where do those values go in your table? And then once you have created a table here and filled in all the empty spaces, I want you to create your own question, okay, and then solve it. And I'll give you a hint here. Let's see, we have, if we wanted to pick one side here, maybe we have kids that signed up for swimming, and then who didn't sign up for swimming. Good place to start with this. Again, pause this, make sure you can get the correct answer. Make your own question and then solve it here. Check back in with me once you've done that on the next video.